Welcome back, guys, for another episode of the GhettoRig podcast. For those who don't know, my name is Eddie. To my left, we have my co-host Jay. Behind the cameras, controlling all the good stuff, Miggy.
Yo, yo.
And episode 297. So, let me turn this on real quick.
I got a question for Miggy.
Okay.
Since we're talking hats yesterday, right? What about the hat you're wearing today? Is this also a $80, $90 hat?
This is that new tech, baby, but I got it for the low.
That's a free 99 hat.
It's a free 99.
Oh shit, nice. Let me see what it looks like in a
a
phone.
brand new shoot for this company.
Oh, nice.
I managed to get one of these hats.
Very nice. And how much these hats cost?
I don't know, but I'd probably say around
It's a Richardson?
like $40.
$40.
Richardson? No, you're looking at like 25 to 35, I think, depending on the
This
brand.
is some tech, bro. So this is cool. I mean,
Yeah, you showed me the back hat, like the rubber, right?
yeah, it's got the little rubber in the back. So
Instead
this
of
is
plastic,
interesting
that's
right
rubber.
here.
What?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
see.
made out of rubber. It's pretty cool.
That's why it's called New Tech?
That's why he was calling it.
Oh. So this is not plastic. This is rubber,
Yeah.
which gives you a little bit of give, probably, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it doesn't like strip your head with the plastic
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the edges.
Yeah, this gives you a little bit of give, and this is rubber. Oh, cool. That's nice. It gives you that little bit of just push.
And so far, I did sweat like a fucking pig that day, and it didn't get the cum stains.
Yeah, because it's designed that way.
Yeah, but I don't know exactly what type of technology that fiber has. Maybe it's just the front thing that's absorbing a lot of it, because it has a little shield.
Yeah, no, I think that thing is just to give it the shape.
Okay.
Yeah, because this right here is plastic. This is not cardboard inside.
Yeah.
That's plastic.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's plastic. It's not cardboard. Because this here kind of no, this one has the plastic.
No, this
back.
is still
No,
this is
bro.
still cardboard.
I promise you, that's plastic.
I don't think so.
You
I'd
can
open it
you
up
can
for-
see it if
for
it's not
science, but I
sewn
just
well.
got
You
it
can
and
see it in
I'm
a corner
fan
right
of
here
it.
from inside. You can see it in the inside corner. If it's not sewn well, I can tell you it's plastic. 100% plastic. You can touch the corner of the bill.
No, it's sealed well. Can't
Yeah,
see in
because
there.
this, if by touching here, you can touch the corner of this one, you can tell it's plastic. It's not cardboard. Like go inside from the inside. You can't get the cardboard to do that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, new tech. I mean,
That's nice. I like that.
Let me check to see how much these go for.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. I started liking a lot these type of hats where they have just multiple holes everywhere. You know what I mean? Because they kind of let it breathe a little bit better. It's still, I mean, I still sweat. You can tell there's like some sweat stains on here.
Yeah, I have a stack of hats that's like probably 8 or 9 hats that I got from work or got from like as a gift that are like hats that I don't wear and stuff that I use for specifically like days like today when I'm going out on the water. I'm gonna sweat my balls off, and if it falls in the water or falls off the boat, anything happens to it, I don't really care. Like a hat like this, I would never wear this when I'm on the water ever.
And I like hats that maintain their shape. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like they don't just kind of like collapse on each other. You know what I mean?
35 buckaroos.
That's not bad. I mean, if they're
That's what I
$35,
figured, 25 to 35.
if they're
somewhere in that range.
$35, they're probably getting 5 a piece plus the logo, probably another $5, and they're selling it for 35.
Well, they're
That
using
makes
the
sense.
biggest like hat provider to companies when it comes to like blanks and getting designs and stuff done for your company to have your brand. Which
Can you
is
look up how much are
Richardson?
they're Richardson hats? Is that what they are?
Yes. A bunch of the companies that we work with, when they get merchandise, they all go through Richardson.
Gotcha. So go ahead and go to apparel, see what they cost. Yeah. Headwear. $4.50, just like I said, $5, about $5. Go down to get.
But it all
those new
depends
tech
on like
ones.
the design too. If the design has multiple colors, if you
Yeah.
want something on the front and the side, all these different things.
Mhm.
One like Miguel's, that is the golf model. I can imagine that that hat probably cost them.
Is there a filter? Is there a filter we can put on there?
What do you think? Maybe 10, 9,
I
9, 10
I
bucks.
don't know about the canvases.
Show
themselves.
filters?
I've
Show
never
filters?
Thought about looking for just canvases.
Well, Richardson will do the patch
Style,
and
go
design.
style.
So like they don't necessarily just sell the blanks. They actually will create like not
What's
create
a
sorry, but
seven
put your
panel? What's a 7 panel?
how many panels on the hat? So like this hat is One,
Six.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6 panel.
But what's a 7 panel? That's what I'm saying. I've never seen a 7 or 5 panel. Like, what's a 6 panel? What's a 7 panel? You know what I mean? Ah. Okay, these are cool. I like these. Like that green one, the very last green. Can you click on the last very green one? Yeah, click on that. Okay.
How many do you have to buy at one time?
Probably have to contact them, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
And go back to the logo one. That logo one, see, is $20. 11 colors.
$17 for this one.
Yeah.
So it just depends, color, design,
Yeah.
all those things.
Mm-hmm. Can you go into fully white?
On this one?
Yeah, because I'm looking for the
Yeah.
gym, you know what I mean? For the jiu-jitsu team. Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Duck.
Or is there like a, not camel, but with that clean, that one color, but it was just that green color, right? There was no other colors.
Yeah.
No color for that.
Richardson, I'm going to have to do a little bit of more
That one's white.
researching on this one. So these are 20, the 7 pound.
Those are the ones with the holes that you like.
Mm-hmm. I think there was just that green color that was like at 450. Well, why is this at 20 and the other green is at 450? That's weird. It's the same hat. Closeout. It's a closeout sale on that color, probably. That's why.
Yeah.
What about 5? What's a 5 panel? It's probably just that one panel in the front as opposed to split 2. Yeah, just one panel. No, these are bum ass hats. These hats ain't. New employee no good.
Yeah, you want at least 6.
Yeah, you want a 6 one for sure. And what are the fits? What are the fits? Adjustable elastic backstrap, fitted. R-Flex. What's R-Flex? R-Flex adjustable. What is R-Flex? The fuck is R-Flex?
A fitted, basically.
Fitted, yeah. What is adjustable R-Flex is probably like
The same thing,
fitted but with adjustable. Yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna actually kick this over to the team, see if we can start selling some of these hats. You know, even if it's like $5 profit on top of it. So. And then you said they can do the logo themselves. Look on a customization type.
Huh?
Well, how the customization? How much would that cost to customize it?
You have to you have to talk with them. This is just how much in general the blank of the hat is gonna cost you. I don't think this has anything to do with
Where was custom ultra? What was that custom ultra part? Yeah. What does that mean, custom ultra?
You have to speak with them.
Yeah. Start. Well, click on that. Start customizing. Can you upload a file in it? I'm sure. And let's see what it's gonna say. You know what I mean? Oh shit! By the time this loads the fucking.
Custom at the top.
Stock mascot or
you gotta
an
create an
object.
account
Stock
and all.
mascot and objects. Click on that.
Those are stock.
You can't add anything.
Well, in the custom you can, but you have to create an account.
You have to create an account.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Tomorrow and see what that would cost, and get 10 of these in and 20 of these in.
These are some great value ass fucking.
Well, it's just a bunch of teams, right?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of offshoots of things that could be teams.
I mean, those are clearly the mascots. I think.
Nah, these are not it.
I mean, they're
This is for the
interpretations
this is for the
of them.
Philadelphia Eagles, but there's no green colors.
Yeah. These are offshoots, yeah. So is the other eagle.
Panthers.
Yeah, not the
Tampa
right
Bay
colors.
Lightning.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays.
Mhm.
Fucking Grizzlies.
Bulldogs.
The
That's the
Bulldogs,
Alabama Bulldogs.
Seminoles. And just a bunch of fucking
And then
other
that's
stuff.
Texas Longhorns.
Like the Buccaneers. Oh,
Yeah.
that one's definitely the Bucks.
Yeah.
That one's, holy shit.
Cardinals. Spartans.
You said you have to create an account. Where do you see that?
When he hit custom, when he was doing the thing, at the top where it says customizer, hit that. Top, that square, that cube. Top, left.
Brother.
So your cursor was, yeah, there you go. See?
But that's on the side, direct embroidery, right? Not on the top.
Well, just
And
in
a front.
general. In general, it's not like it's gonna restrict it by where you put it.
Oh. That'd be cool, actually.
You guys heard about the Venezuelan earthquakes?
Yeah, talking about that, I just sent a reel into the chat. Pull that up, and I want your reaction.
Is it the one with all the perfumes falling?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw this.
Bro, what
Some
you
of those
doing?
are really expensive too.
Yeah. There's kind of
I
pauses
think there was
so
a
you can
I
recognize
think there's a
them.
vintage VIW in there.
Vintage who?
Vintage VIW, Virgin Island water, the vintage one.
Vintage one?
Yeah, like the old batch with the blue cap. Yeah,
That's money.
that's like over $1,000, I think.
Bruh. And he's got some Dior's in there.
So yeah, like the private line Dior's, not the cheap ones.
Yeah. And this is in Venezuela. You know how much money it costs to get it up there? What happened here?
Oh, she's playing Minecraft, minding her own fucking business, and the whole world starts to fucking. Oh god.
It's already shaking?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Está
Look at the camera.
durísimo. It was like a 7.5, wasn't it?
Logs off.
It just logs off instantly.
No, logs off the game. She
Yeah.
starts walking away, comes back, logs off, and then leaves.
Bruh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I've been can you put Armenian earthquake in 1989? Earthquake in Armenia, I think we had a
89?
89.
Damn.
That's actually partially due to the earthquake, how my family kind of ended up being in this country. Earthquake, yeah, in Spitak that happened was a 6.8.
They got the old cams out back then.
No, I don't know if there's videos of that. But we felt it far away in the capital. We felt that, and we lived on a 5th floor, bro. And the house was all the good china was making noise. Yeah. It was leveled. Basically, the entire city was leveled.
Jesus.
Completely leveled.
Damn.
Completely leveled,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. So my screen does work, but the Stream Deck is set up so that it sees my main camera and the corner of that.
People are just taking what they can fucking save, like blankets and shit. Yeah. It's bad. They saved a lot of people, and they're discovering people a month later, man. These people were under the rebel for like weeks and weeks, and they ended up like finding them and helping them out, and some of them survived, actually.
It is also said that at the same time, Japan and California got hit with earthquakes.
During this?
Yeah. But it was purely coincidental, according to scientists.
Yeah, that's partially how my aunt ended up in this country. Johns Hopkins University invited her over to share the research about earthquake. Their group was the most prominent researchers when it came to earthquake. And they came here with Johns Hopkins to do the research, combine the research and whatnot. Richardson hats. I just got to remember that.
It's weird. Every part of the world has its natural disasters that you got to deal with. Tornadoes, earthquakes,
Yeah. Hurricanes, tsunamis, which is
wildfires,
basically the same thing. Wildfires, yeah.
tsunamis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tsunamis are usually caused by earthquakes. Like if there's an earthquake offshore,
Mm-hmm.
and that will cause the tsunami.
Yep.
The thing about earthquakes is like, yeah, you can get used to them, but if they're bad, they're gonna fuck you up no matter what.
Yes,
no
they
matter,
are.
Like how you prepare or anything.
It's 7.5, bro. 7 on a Richter scale. 7. That
That's
like
high as
it's
fuck.
shaking, bro. It's shaking.
I think that's any natural disaster. It's bad enough. It just fucks things up. Doesn't care what's in the way.
No, yeah.
It doesn't care. Mother Nature don't give a fuck.
9.5. That's what I thought.
Where was this?
Valdivia
1960.
earthquake. The Great Chilean earthquake.
So it was in Chile.
1960. Hey. Can you imagine back then all those fucking huts?
What's the highest category? Hurricane. Not hurricane.
Hurricane? Five.
5.
Florida Keys, 1935, 892 millibars of pressure. I don't know what that means in the Richter scale. Or, not the Richter scale, the fucking...
Hurricane, yeah. Category scale.
Dow Jones is at $51,000. Damn.
Nigga, do you know what the hell he just said?
What?
Dow Jones is an index. 30 richest, biggest companies in the world are in that index, and it tracks their worth, basically, right? It's at $51,000. The index is. It's kind of like S&P 500, which tracks the 500 biggest companies,
Yeah.
or Russell 2000. There's many of them. S&P 100, 400. That's an index, right? So
Scroll up again, Mickey. So, category 5 is 157 mile per hour winds or higher.
yeah, which we get out here all the time.
You sound like a fucking tour
Stop
guide
fucking-
for hurricanes.
Stop
Yeah,
fucking.
we get those all the time down
Stop
here.
tempting them.
I'm not tempting them. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I know. This shit sucks.
Without saying something, don't say something. They coming. Well, can you pull up? Don't we have something brewing right now? There's got to be some brewing in there.
I hope if there was, my personal weather reporter would have told me by now. My Austin, he's like the weatherman. He keeps track of all storms and everything all the time.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I guess it's a hobby, right?
Not in the hobby sense, but like if anything's happening in the area, like he goes
knows.
and looks into it pretty deeply.
Tropical Storm Arthur.
Dickhead.
June 17th. That one passed.
Hey, what?
No, ahead of July 4th holiday weekend. Can't trust Fox.
Southwest, though. Texas won't get it.
Where's
Oh,
it?
They've only seen one. Never mind. Thought I said that one's the one that's coming. Shut up.
That's good. That's good. So far, it's good.
Yeah, we don't need another storm already, bro. How people just getting their houses fixed. There's still a bunch of houses that are fucked right now, bro.
There
Literally.
are.
There's a bunch.
Yeah,
nice
there are.
houses.
Yep, there are. And most of the time, my understanding is it's not because it's for disputes that insurance,
It's due to insurance.
or they just took the money and they said, "Fuck it, it's mine now. I ain't fixing shit.
Mhm.
We're abandoning this home. We're going to foreclose." A little bit of that too.
Shimano's selling wheels, man, or tires. Wheels.
Shimano was always into that. Shimano
Well, they made
always
the
had
gear-
parts for bikes.
They made the gear systems,
Yeah.
the brakes, the
Yeah.
lines, all that stuff.
Shimano's got their hands in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
And I know.
yeah.
Thought they were just
They
a
make
fish
they're
company.
like
They make some of the best stuff.
yeah. I was
actually.
gonna say when it comes to like high end like road bikes and mountain bikes, all these stuff with like gears and like good brakes.
Mm-hmm.
They make some really nice stuff.
The more you know.
Yeah, like if you go to Shimano's website, it's just like a very generic website for like
Everything.
outdoorsmen,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's not that's the Shimano fishing. Yeah. No, that's still the Shimano fishing.
That's a corporate site.
Yeah, you see,
Bikes
first thing you
and
see is
everything.
bikes. What else do they
Fishing.
make? Except for bikes and fishing, I don't know if they make anything else.
They do.
What else?
Rowing equipment.
Oh, okay. There you go. Rowing equipment.
But can you put in?
You know who used to do this in Cuba?
Which makes sense. Why would
Shayla's
they?
dad.
Everyone is trying to get the fuck out of Cuba.
Which makes sense. Why would they make the rowing equipment? Because it's very similar to
They're
the biking
prepping.
equipment.
They're
Huh?
just prepping.
You
I
see?
think Danny, Shayla's dad, used to do this in Cuba.
What, rowing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rowing is huge in ex-Soviet Union countries. Huge, and I'm not surprised that he transferred over to Cuba, because
This is called the white people sport in Flagrant not too long ago. And it's,
I mean,
it's
we
one of
gotta-
the sports that they use to get into
never mind.
Harvard, like chess and rowing and like the little fucking throwing thing, like these weird white people sports that nobody gets into unless they just want to get into a university because they look for people that have those. It's, like,
yeah,
weird.
no,
bro, they're all
I think
money
there's
sports.
yeah, I think
Like
there's
nobody doing any of those things you just described are broke.
yes,
No, none of
They
them.
usually
not
this
in
is what I
United
heard-
States at least,
this is
not in
what I
United
heard
States.
from-
Back home, everybody could do it for basically.
Yeah, because it's weird. Like in the United States, there's a very weird stigma about what sports are like mainstream.
Yep.
Right. Which is the same way across other countries. There's a lot of countries where especially things like baseball and
Yeah.
basketball, and then especially American football. That's our fucking sport. Nobody else plays that shit. Only really soccer is like
Basketball,
go anywhere.
basketball.
Not
Depends on some countries.
I'm saying some countries. I'm saying
Yeah.
anywhere you go, soccer is like the
Soccer,
only one.
Yeah,
That's like universal.
yeah,
across. Another big sport, which people don't know, is cricket.
yeah. But that
Just not here
not
at
here.
all.
Yeah.
Like zero.
Yeah, but rowing, bro, like all the dudes from my neighborhood and whoever did rowing, they were always known for being extremely in shape because part of the rowing wasn't them just getting on a thing and row. They would lift actually. They would lift and then this was like big. This was big because we had a river going down our city, cutting the city in half basically, and they would just go up and down the river against and with the flow of the
current.
river current, yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about how it's not like they always like profit out of doing the sport. They just usually get into the university, and depending on the sport, if it's something that can be pursued professionally, then they'll pursue it. But if not, it's just more of the getting the degree and then moving on to a different career path.
Well, yeah, any sport that goes into Olympics, people will do. You know what I mean? If it goes into Olympics, they'll do it through college.
Who's a professional year-round curler?
Canada. Canada. But
One of the weirdest sports I've ever seen.
It just depends on the
And I don't think they're-
environment that you grow up in. I mean, obviously we're not gonna have curlers here because we don't have fucking
yeah, like yeah. And plus the curling, you see a little bit older. They're not like college age kids. But like anything like that, like rowing, gymnastics, all of that, that was all
female
college.
curling though. It's great.
Oh, the suits are nice. Any winter Olympic, it's great. Tight.
But you know what's funny? Like dude stuff is not like that, and somehow dudes are comfortable to do it. But when you ask the girls, oh no, it's like too bulky. It gets in the way. I want it to be tighter.
No, I mean dudes do the same thing with a lot of the sports.
Like which one?
Brother, in swimming they shave their body tip to toe for drag.
Well, that's swimming.
I'm saying like in general.
Swimming,
like,
they both
Wait,
wear
I got
tight
the wrong
stuff.
sport.
Yeah.
I got the wrong sport. It's not curling. It's the fucking the one. that we-
Bobsledding.
Yeah,
That's
shit.
the one you're talking
oh yeah,
about.
that's the good
Bobsledding.
one. Yeah.
Bobsledding, bro. Bobsledding is
Yeah,
where it's
that's
at.
my sport right there. That's the only one I tune in for. After it fucking gets put on YouTube.
Damn degenerate.
haven't seen ads in so long.
But yeah, you're right. Like the only thing that professionally makes a lot of money in the world as far as sports go, I say number one is baseball. Number one is by far baseball. Baseball gets paid a lot of money.
Not anymore.
But
It
soccer
used to
and
be.
baseball go back and forth.
It used to be baseball. I think it's not as they don't get.
Can you look up? Actually, I kind of want to know now. What's the
top paying sports, like top 20 paying sports in the world? Can you do that for
This
us,
is
Miggy?
not one of the top paying sports, Miggy.
But it's.
More one of the
I'm
most
top
entertaining
watched
ones.
Hey, I'm
sports.
paying a lot of attention right now.
Let me ask you this: how many of those women do you think?
Mikhail's putting it on the other monitor to keep watching. Nice. I seen you.
How many? How many you think? How many of those girls you think opened OnlyFans accounts after
No.
they got all the
Basketball and soccer are the highest average salaries.
basketball and soccer?
Can you give us a list of 20?
List of 20, yeah. Yeah, click on that.
I mean, I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
Let's see what we got here.
Boxing, Formula One. Well, that's because they all get paid like an insane amount, mostly.
Basketball,
Basketball, NBA, golf,
football, soccer.
NFL, soccer, then MLB.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
UFC is top 10. What the fuck they complaining about?
well, it's because the like up and comers the way that their shit works, but whatever. Tennis, then NASCAR.
You want to hear
hockey,
some?
cricket, rally racing?
You
Damn,
wanna-
rally racing, really?
Yeah, some of these sports
Really?
get paid, bro.
No, I'm saying about rally racing.
Yeah,
bro.
they get paid.
I'm surprised.
A lot of times, Formula One guys will go shift to rally racing when they retire from Formula One
Yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah,
because they're still generating money.
Max's dad still rally races.
Well, let me put it this way. Most people don't understand. Like they're talking about professional sports and getting paid this and that. An average baseball player that just sits on a chair, right? They don't really get out and play that much. Guess how much money they get paid?
Average, not that much. I mean,
The ones that
this
don't really
is
play.
top annual.
Yeah,
earnings,
the
like
ones
a
that
top
don't
guy.
really play, right? They're only getting paid about $10,000 to $15,000 a month. Like their salaries are not that much,
Well, they
and they're professional. They're in the professional leagues, you know.
I'm distracting Eddie. I'm sorry.
Can you put in minimum salary of all these sports? Because a lot of these sports have a minimum salary. Minimum salary of all these sports, please. Saying please to fucking GPT like a dickhead.
And then women gonna come out as the minimum salary.
NBA minimum rookie minimum is 1.2 million. NFL is 800,000. Hockey 850. MLB is minimum of 780. These guys are
Nah.
getting paid a lot, bro.
I've seen some MLB. I've seen their paychecks, bro. I've seen their paychecks in person. $10,000-$15,000.
Brother, you see the minimums right there. Minimum guaranteed salary. These sports have like a rule, like a minimum. They have to pay these guys at least this.
Maybe I was looking at some, but it was definitely a paycheck for sure.
Maybe was it for an MLB
MLB
player, or,
Yeah,
or did he
MLB.
just tell you he was a major leaguer?
No, it was MLB. It was race.
Ultimate Fighting Championship, no official minimum salary. Entry level contracts are around 12,000. Yeah, those guys are.
No,
minimum
boxing,
salary.
highest paid sport, but no minimum salary at all. Some of these motherfuckers don't even get paid
Well, because
unless
the
they
way
make
it works
to the
in
big stage.
the way it works in fighting is you can fight for your first few pro fights could be for
So what?
hundreds of dollars. Literally.
Again, what
show
are they,
200, win 200, like
so again? What is UFC fighters complaining about?
because that number was top. It wasn't the average.
Mm-hmm.
It was the top earner.
They're still top 8 sport in the world. How many sports are out
Because the top earners make it into that category.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, Mike, please. Give me the average and median salary of all these sports.
I don't know how this is gonna answer my question though.
So you can see what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So Ultimate Fighting Championship, estimated fight 70,000 is estimated fighter pay on average annual earnings. That means that they're fighting 3 times a year and getting paid a little over 20K per.
Yeah.
Right?
Boxing, which is highest paid. Again, we're going back to boxing. highest paid, they get paid less.
So boxing is a much more saturated sport. You have a lot more up and coming pros.
I get that.
And so when the thing is more saturated, when you have more fighters, you can now pay the guys less.
Correct. I get that.
That's
but at the end
that.
of the day, they're still getting paid as a top 10 sport out there.
No, they're not. Their top earners are top 10.
I get that.
But
they
on
still
average,
go down.
They're
go
not
down.
top 10.
Count. They're still top 10. Go down.
No, because we only
up. I'm sorry. Go up. Well,
I asked it to keep the same grouping. I didn't tell it.
Yeah, it's giving you the same grouping, sort of.
No, it's not. It's just because I didn't tell it. On average, give me the top 10 sports. Let's do that.
Do that. And I bet you're still gonna be in there.
Based on average salary in a sport, what are the top 20 on average? Formula 1, Major League Soccer. Keep scrolling down for me, Mickey.
There you go.
So,
14.
Number
it's
14.
Still in the top 20.
Why is it saying 250 now?
Because that's on average.
Well, it said 70 a second ago.
The 70 was the median.
Oh, okay.
It was the median.
But this is being outweighed a lot by the
okay. Click on the voice. Click on the voice. What would be the median ranking of all these sports, or give me top 20 median ranking? There you go. They're still in the top 20. No matter how you toss it, they're at least in the top 20.
But
so again, what are they complaining about?
Ready? Mm-hmm. What's more famous, UFC or cycling?
I understand that.
And what makes more money on the TV? Scroll up.
I understand that. I say cycling is more famous than UFC. What makes more money on a TV is definitely UFC. Right. I get that. But the bottom line is they're still in the top 20 paid sport in the world. I mean, if you don't like how much you're getting paid, go do cycling. Why are you doing UFC? You know what I mean?
Lacrosse. They're just comparing themselves to boxing, is what it is.
Well, where is the boxing? Boxing is lower.
Their argument, you can't look at really like stat. You have to go fighter by fighter, right? So let's say somebody fighting in the top 15 in boxing is already making.
Put the thing in.
Show the whole entire podcast.
Okay. Compare top 20 boxers in any which weight category versus top 20 mixed martial artists in a UFC, and as far as the earnings go, compare that. What are we looking at?
I mean, you already know that, bro. Come on, the boxers make way more money.
Let's look into this. We don't know that.
Boxers make way more money, bro.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so, bro? Come on, you're talking about McGregor making a fucking massive payday from 10 million versus some of these guys get paid 30, 40 million.
Look, top 5, which stays consistent, because boxing was number 1, right? Top 5, it's still consistent. Top 20.
Bro, look. Top 20 UFC fighters, 500K to 2 million. Top 20 boxers getting 5 to 15 million. What do you mean?
Top 20 boxers are getting 10 to 20 million a year.
Per fight, I'm looking at. Estimated average earnings per fight. Top 20 boxers, 5
That's
to 15.
fine, but look at the bottom.
Top 20.
Estimated annual earnings. That's what matters. Annual earnings, right? Annual earnings.
Bro, these boxers fight once every 3 years. You can't. You got to look at it per fight.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. They only fight once in 3 years. That's fine. But the bottom line is, boxing was still number 1 as far as the top earnings go, right? Ultimate Fighting Championship was number 8. Boxing was still top 1. My point is, top 20 of any weight category still is getting paid a good amount of money. So what the fuck are they complaining about again?
I don't think you really get the answer to that, do you?
But how you can get an answer to that? Like, this is what the sport pays, right? Okay. This is what the sport pays.
So let's say you're number 6 in the UFC, right? And you're about to fight for a title contender fight, and you're going on to the co-main of a card. Might make $300K.
Yeah.
400K.
Mm-hmm.
The guy on the fucking prelims in boxing is making 1.5. They make a bunch of fucking money, bro, and they don't even have to be the second, third, or fourth fight of the fucking night.
That's fine. That's fine. I get
That's
that.
what do you,
That's
that's their argument. That's their argument.
How
Why
can
am
be
I
their
on the,
argument if there's more money in boxing and less money in UFC? Because clearly,
Well,
for
the-
them to get paid this, there's got to be more money in it,
the
right?
boxing events and like the current UFC events now are bringing in the same amount of pay-per-views and all these things as boxing, like the
But there's
the-
more money in boxing, period. It's not just about pay-per-views. Boxing doesn't rely just on pay-per-views.
that's how they pay the fighters is the tickets and pay-per-views.
Nah, how are they going to
Yes.
pay 100 million
What do
to
you
one
mean?
fighter?
They get a cut.
They get a cut, no, that's fine, but that means they got to bring in more. They're not going to lose money on that.
No, I get what you're saying. I think what the fighters are saying is that the UFC is pocketing a lot more of the money than boxing is, and boxing is willing to give more of it out.
I don't necessarily think so. I think there's a lot more money coming in boxing. That's why it's the same argument as why the female NBA team doesn't get paid as much as the male NBA team, because you don't sell as much as the male NBA team, and I think that's the situation. Like,
What I'm saying is they do sell as
click
much.
click on a thing. What is the average pay-per-view sales in UFC versus boxing? And then once it gives us the thing, click it again.
This is gonna go like over a long time. You're talking about UFC 229, 264, 202.
So here you go. Buys per event. Boxing is almost double. Median.
Can I get the mic? In the last 5 years only. Boxing's way older.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I agree. That's comparing apples to apples. I get that. Yeah,
Scroll
so
down.
boxing is still averaging almost double.
So McGregor, Canelo Alvarez. So look, some no later reports estimated included. Okay, so UFC 257, McGregor versus Poirier 1.6, Canelo Alvarez events 500 to 800,000, Tyson Fury 600,000, Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia was big 1.2 million.
Mm-hmm. But I understand. But overall,
Go
UFC brings half the amount of views as boxing. And then, so can you click on the microphone again? So why do boxers get that much more money than UFC fighters? It doesn't seem like it's double the pay. Where's the money coming from in boxing?
I think that's a good question.
Splitting among promoter, fighters, distributors, primarily retained by the UFC, with fighters paid purse bonuses, often live gate, right? Sponsorships, but boom. Like, do you see boxing brings a lot more money? They bring a lot more money, hella more money.
We said double, but they get paid way more
Yeah,
than double.
but they also bring way more money.
Well, no, we just said that they bring in double, but then they
get paid more.
Way more than doubles.
Yes, they get paid more than double because they bring in more money. The pay-per-views are double the sales. Just the pay-per-views by themselves, which is the pay-per-view revenue, only the one category. But then you have all these other categories like live gate, right? Which you can only pack so much, right? How much more can you? Maybe the tickets are a little bit off too. Then I bet you the sponsorship, broadcasting rights, and merchandise.
You see here, like, just look at how that breaks down the categories. Split among promoters, fighters, and distributors. In the UFC, primarily retained by UFC. Then live gate, often shared heavily with the headlining fighters. UFC goes to the UFC. Sponsorships, fighters can have personal sponsors on trunks, robes, ring, etc. UFC controls most in
Yes.
cage. Like, they not only like that made the fighters lose a lot of money.
I bet.
When UFC signed with Reebok and made all the fighters not be able to put sponsorships on their shorts, the fighters lost a shit ton of money.
I bet, because UFC is like, I'm gonna make the money. Like, I don't care. See that the problem is that a lot of these people don't understand that they're just employees. You're here to run the business and make the UFC name bigger.
But why can't boxing do it and the UFC can't?
Big boxing has different rules. UFC has different rules. You know, UFC has a little more aggressive stance on how they make their money. Boxing doesn't. So if they don't like the UFC thing, go to boxing. But boxing has a lot of internal politics as well, and I'm sure a lot of that has to do with why there can be sponsors there, right? Like there's a lot of money changing hands there, right? Where UFC is controlling that. It doesn't want any of that boxing.
I think part of it could be the like essential monopoly that the UFC has created. Boxing has all these different organizations across the world, different funders, different promoters, all these.
Yeah, and
you can put it in the sense of like how soccer has all these different leagues. Yes, the teams cross compete, but it's still the team and it's still the fighter, and they cross compete in the different. You have WBC, you have WBA, you have all these different champions.
Yeah, but not only that, I think with boxing, there's a lot of money changes hand with boxing matches, which means like I owe you this money. I'm gonna pretend I paid you for something, but in reality, I just gave you the money because I owe you the money for XYZ thing. Kind of like how art works, where they take art. They basically they'll have somebody pay, like kind of what Biden's son, similar thing, not exactly that's how they did. All of his art was valued this incredible amounts of money. He painted whatever he had to paint. Yeah, the art evaluator that came in and said this is the price for it now. You know what I mean? Because it's created out of thin air, right? And now because that's the price, now this holds value. Now I can give you this art and receive X amount of money, and then you do whatever you want.
How much was that banana with a duct tape on it cost?
Yeah.
Remember when that went viral?
Yeah, a guy came and ate the fucking banana. Yeah, it was a lot. 10 million or something like that. 6.2 million. Yeah. Yeah. That right there, this is a perfect example of how art changes hands. Someone needed to give someone $6.2 million, but they couldn't do it any otherwise. So they bought this fucking banana for $6.2 million, right? The other person needed their money. They got the banana. They couldn't give a fuck. They would have eaten the banana themselves and put a new banana in there. You know what I mean?
The banana taped to the wall, the iconic artwork titled "Comedian" by the titled "Comedian." Wow, it's expensive because buyers are paying for the idea, the artist's reputation, and certificate of authenticity rather than the physical fruit itself. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bullshit, like straight up bullshit. And I think a lot of this going on in boxing. A lot of this is going on in boxing. That's why, and I think UFC controls that and is like, I don't want any of this fucking shenanigans in my sport. I don't want this happening. Because it taints the name, whatever, however they think about it, and they're saying I want to have hands in this. Like I don't want to allow this. That's why they control it so strictly.
The guy that bought it,
he has the right to do so. He has the right to replace the banana and duct tape as needed.
And it's like the biggest fuck you, right?
Replace the banana and duct tape as needed.
Yeah, because he bought the rights.
Yeah, yeah. Go tell me that's not the same fucking banana. Banana aged differently. Every banana aged differently. You know what I mean?
It's not that, guys. It's the idea. It's the concept.
Yeah, I paid $6.2. I paid $6.2 million for a banana with a duct tape. No, motherfucker, you owed somebody $6.2 million, and you wanted to make this legit. That's why you pay them $6.2 million.
You're losing after buying the painting. You got to replace the banana.
Yeah.
And the duct tape.
Come on, man.
You got to pay this bill.
Oh, somebody needed a big tax write-off. You know what I mean?
I feel like this trend had to have started such a long ass time ago.
It did.
Such a long ass time ago.
Yes.
Hey, you know dumb fuck Jimmy on the corner that be fucking drawing shit?
Yeah.
Why don't we go say his shit's worth something that we can swindle our shit around?
Yes.
We gotta move some money around.
Yes, that's literally what it is.
But you know Jimmy on the corner? He paints those dumbass things. We're gonna go give Jimmy a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah. Because what makes
money around.
what makes you go
here,
just
bro.
type in abstract art. Just type in simply abstract art. Yeah, and then just like images. Yeah. No, don't go far. Go up. Click second picture.
Is that
Which one of us cannot draw this shit today? Give me 5 fucking minutes. Give me a pencil in 5 minutes.
You can't draw that.
Of course I can. I'll do one better. Who are you to tell me that's not better? You know what I'm saying?
$6,200.
$6,200 for this fucking bullshit. Which one of us can I paint this? You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll draw one better than this and I'll sell it for only $6,000. Come buy it from me. No, this ain't gonna happen. Come on now. Go back. Let's look at some other dumb shit in here. Yeah, like all those circles. Just do the fifth one. Yeah, do this one. Looks like my little nephew drew it, and he's 2 years old. Literally looks like my little nephew did this shit.
Limited print for only $34.80.
And it's a print. It's not even the original. It's the fucking print. Go back. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is all just like okay, like I get the faces, whatever. There's some thought and idea went into it, whatever. I get that shit. But like some of these like pencil drawings, bro, to me are fucking nuts. Like go back up. How much does that banana cost? Go back up. Right there, that banana, $1 million right there. Click on
somebody's selling it on eBay as a joke.
Oh yeah.
$20 priority mail.
And they're charging you for fucking $20, huh?
I don't even get free shipping on that thing.
Yeah, bro. I
Come
just paid you $1
on.
million,
That's
motherfucker.
crazy.
You gotta secure it.
Yeah, you gotta pay for your insurance so it doesn't get lost.
But like, listen, like that right there. Go down that one all the way to the end. Yeah, one more over that right there. I don't know if it's like being paid or not or whatever. We did this shit when we were 3 years old, bro. No, not 3, but like let's say 10 years old. You would do this you would doodle and like zone out, right?
Yeah,
and somebody I'm sure
tried
sells.
to do that, but your shit did not look like that.
Yeah, my shit looked better. You're right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Buddy. You would have been a fucking abstract
But-
painter.
No, but that's exactly my point. This is exactly my point. What makes this better than the one I drew?
Cleaner.
How do you know what I drew? When mine was maybe cleaner than that, and my color choices were better.
People didn't think it was.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is so one-sided. You know, this is so
This guy's shading,
subjective.
Bro. This guy's
It's-
shading, bro.
It's not objective. This is subjective. You know what I mean? Like it just, bro. Look at the damn tree, man. Come on, are you serious? Are you serious? Motherfucker drew a couple of
This is
eggs
for
cut in
students,
half.
Bro, you're just talking shit now. Let me close this shit.
Yeah. No, but like that's true. That's true. You know, I don't care what people think. You know, I think my paintings were greater than that. Bottom line, but you know, it is what it is, though.
I mean, I think art in a sense is cool. Like, I have a couple pieces of art that are like
Okay,
one-offs.
we don't need to go far. We don't need to go far.
Jay's
This right
about-
here.
Jay's about to
This right
fucking
here.
write Mein
Well, that's like a
Kampf,
print.
bro.
We bought it at Miggy, where did we buy that? Flea market?
No, not that one. This one.
Oh, that one? Well, that's also a print, but that's one of our buddies made that.
Yes. Is this a print?
Yeah, it's a print. It's a reprint of his thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not the original.
Our buddy made it. Like, what makes this abstract art worse than that fucking square thing?
It's not. It's
Or
all
the-
subjective.
or the
It's all-
pencil
it's all
shit.
Subjective.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's all subjective bullshit, right?
But
and I
people
think
subjectively thought that your shit was ass.
no, that's not true.
Your mom doesn't fucking count. Your mom
No,
doesn't
no,
count.
that's
Your
not
mom
true.
doesn't count.
That's not true. My family wasn't rich enough, and we didn't have an art critic that could come in and be like, hey, you know, rate this. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
I also
Yeah.
do not have a
You wanna know what
fine
happened?
critic in my
You know what happened? Mom, look at this. Look at this. You go, yes, my son. Looks great. Looks great. No, we should show it to somebody. No, we can't. This and that. She was
This
saving
looks-
you.
No,
His mom
no.
would be proud to show that shit off, bro.
Yeah,
Look what my
she put
son
that shit
If you
on.
had something
This-
nice, your mom would have showed me already.
I do. What you mean? She had that shit posted on the walls.
Did you
All I
check
see is art-
You didn't check
Arthur's
the
art.
refrigerator, bro.
There's a couple of them in there on mine, I think.
On the wall?
Somewhere. There's a turtle in there that I fucking threw. in a go drink
That
in
shit
a
don't
go
look like a
drink
turtle,
art
bro.
class, bruh.
That shit don't look like a turtle.
No, there's a turtle one on
It
this
looks
side.
like a bottle cap.
Yeah, no, there is one. But that's not my point, bro. Y'all missing my fucking point completely. At this point, I know y'all fucking making fun, but I get it. But y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the
We're
point.
trying to make a point. We're just trying to have a fun conversation.
I know.
bro.
We're talking about two different things
I had
here.
never been good at drawing.
Yeah, Miggy, right there. Just draw something,
Listen,
quick.
I'm gonna draw.
Quick.
I'm gonna draw your turtle.
Don't fucking try. Do it quick. Go do the turtle.
I'm gonna draw your turtle,
Green.
bro.
It was gonna be a green.
Yeah.
A green.
And we're not
bottle
talking
cap.
about your butt that's got shit coming out of it.
Miguel, what is this?
This is a terrible turtle, Miggy. What the fuck? This looks like more like a whale. Don't call it a turtle until you're done. Once you're done, then we can
Oh,
call
I
it what
see
you
it.
wanted to do. Why does the motherfucker look like he's got a fucking helicopter tail? Or airplane tail? Yeah, that. Yeah, see, that's a good turtle, dog. A real good turtle. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Brush size. There's no brush size.
Make me get taking too long. Just draw anything. Yeah.
It reminds me of the turtle from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, see, it's an abstract of turtle from Kung Fu Panda. Matter of fact,
Monitor main. Oh, fuck. Okay, they can at least see it. This
I'm
one.
pronouncing myself as the art critic, and I'm valuing this beautiful painting at $10 million.
I'm charging Miguel right now to have it on his computer. He's like,
Yeah,
a piece of
taking
shit.
up space on my damn computer, taking up valuable space on there. But what I'm saying is, I'm as the art critic.
Oh, you signed it
this.
him? You signed it him? Put your name on
What
it.
does it
Jay.
say? Vey. Oy vey.
He put the J backwards. I don't know.
All right, bro. You don't like it? I'll fix it.
How is that a J? Oh yeah, I guess you
Shut
don't have
up.
that thing on top.
Enjoy,
Yeah, no, it looks like
enjoy
a
your
J.
painting.
Amazing, dog. Amazing. As an art critic, I'm valuing this at $10 million.
I'm putting this on a billboard for
I
you.
call this the turtle on a blank canvas.
Yeah. Can you imagine you taped a real turtle that's still like trying to walk and then call it art?
You can?
But the one, okay, fine, all this sticking a banana to the canvas, whatever. But the one that there's the performing art where these fucking people roll around in dirt and shit. Have you never seen one? There's one where this guy has stacked buckets of sand.
Talking about
He
Africa
goes-
circa 2000.
He goes, pokes one of the buckets, and he starts like leaking sand out. And because it leaks sand out, and all the other buckets just like fall on the ground, and you just go like plop. And when that happens, everybody goes, "Oh my God, so beautiful!" Like I'm dead serious, bro. Art installations, yeah. Yeah,
I saw
this-
this one piece of art this guy created. It's not really. It's kind of art, in a sense, right? It was a machine that was in the center of this platform. It's like a circular platform, and the oil from the machine is like constantly leaking out, and the machine is constantly sweeping the oil back towards itself to kind of keep itself going, and it's been going for like really really long or something like that.
There is, I know there is another one. Miggy, can you Google the French mechanical goose? Is it a goose or a swan? French mechanical swan. Silver swan, this one, yeah. Hit the videos. So this bitch been since 18th century running. Yeah, just play anything.
15 seconds for the ad.
Yeah, don't put it on the stream though, because it's a long video. People can look it up. It's a silver swan, right? That's the name of it. Magnificent 250-year-old silver swan, and this was done 250 years ago. How cool is that shit? Look.
Shit's creepy.
I think it's cool as fuck. Not gonna lie. Get to the point where it's running.
Swan
So
looks like a ball sack.
it's made out of silver. Okay, so they're just like run it. Look. Even the fish move. Like looks like they're in the water. You know what I mean? Like look
The
at the
fish
swan.
look pretty cool.
Yeah, the swan moves.
Swan looks like a ball sack though. Come on, look at it.
Yeah, see, he's trying to get the fish, but fish run away. You know what I mean? I think that's cool as shit.
When was this made?
250 years ago.
1773.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, this is cool as shit. You know what I mean? What would be, like, estimated value of that swan? Let's look it up. It's priceless, I'm sure. Yeah. Scrap silver, 30 pounds. So I would, that. 250. What is this? Recent repair costs. Okay.
John Bowles bought it for 5,000 francs, 200
Well,
euro, back in
1867. Yeah.
Go to the mod chat. Maybe the last thing I'll probably look at.
Well, let's ask it.
What, matcha?
Yeah.
Let's ask.
Yeah,
Hold on.
oil
Let's
thing.
ask it. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's a sculpture. It's
Mhm.
a piece of art.
Yeah,
It's
I've seen this.
interesting.
It
It's called
scoops it.
Can't Help Myself.
It's just a greasy robot.
Yeah. But it's constantly like keeping the grease, towards itself. You see. It's full of fucking oil. I wonder how they program this thing.
It probably catches where it leaks out and then just goes back to whatever reaches certain leakage and then just pulls it in that area only. You know what I mean?
I don't know. This is cool though. It's an interesting concept. It has a message behind it. This and that.
No, I get that. I get that. But what I'm trying to say, this is very subjective. Like, okay, pull this out. How much does this cost? This is priceless. That's art.
How much is what?
That, whatever. What's the name of that
Can't help myself.
art installation? Yeah, let's see. What are we talking about here? Don't tell me it's fucking priceless.
Never been disclosed.
Okay, if they were to ask it to put a price on it, to just guess.
Starting between 80 to 100,000.
What's starting between?
Artist market value created by the prominent blah blah blah.
It create that much value for the, yeah, but like, could put a ask anything area. And hit the microphone. I don't know if we got it. If you were to guess, how much would that art cost? Give us a ballpark figure. It doesn't have to be exact, and I know it's just going to be a educated guess. $3.5 million. 1.5 million and 3.5. Okay, click on that. Ask anything again. If you were to guess the price of the silver swan from the 18th century, just guess, give us a ballpark figure. How much would that art cost? I understand it's priceless. Mm-hmm. 50 million to 30 million dollars. Of course, it's a guess. I'm sure people would pay, but some of those Patek Philippe's go for that much. You know what I mean? And that's just a watch. You know what I mean? So,
I'll tell you what, those grand complications are, I'll guarantee it, more complicated than that swan.
of course, more complicated. 100%.
All right, guys, I think we wrap it up for today.
Yep.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
But there's only one fucking swan, and there's